Welcome to the late night talk show on Ontop FM each and every Wednesday. I'm your girl, Miss Leesh.
And I'm your girl, Leticia, aka Leglelicious. Father, we thank you for bringing us here safely and securely. Father, I thank you for my eyes that I'm able to see. I thank you for my ears that I'm able to hear. Thank you for my hands and my feet that I'm able to move and use them to do great and wonderful things every day in my life. We pray for those that don't have the same abilities as us, but we pray for the senses that they are able to enjoy to do other things, to be capable in their lives. We thank you for our health and our wealth. Thank you for blessing us every day abundantly. Our health, our well-being, our minds, our families, our homes, our jobs. We ask you to keep us safe under your glorious wrath and keep us in your honor and grace. We thank you for the late night talk show. We thank you for Ontop FM. Amen. Amen. Welcome back to another edition of the late night talk show, guys. Wow, what a week. How you doing, Miss Leesh?
I'm doing good, can't complain. I'm alive, I'm breathing, I'm here. Why are you saying what a week? What happened? Just been big up Demolition crew, big up yourself, Xander Snaps and crew, just leaving the building. What's that thing called? Yeah, big them up for an awesome set as always. They always bring the vibe, the party, in the party, without the party, y'all. But yeah, big up yourself, guys. Get home safely. But no, the weekend was beautiful. The weekend was amazing. Had a great, wonderful time. And yeah, look forward to more great things. Just want to send out prayers as well, actually. There was a young boy that drowned last week, whereby he jumped off of the bridge to save a woman that dropped. They don't know if she dropped or if she jumped into the River Thames, and him and another guy jumped in to save her, and unfortunately he passed away. He wasn't found until the following day. He was like a 25-year-old or something.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Condolences to the family. So, what we got lined up for the people today?
What do we have lined up? We've got two special guests in the building. We've got Ricky. Hey. They're already here already as well. We got yourself. We've got Ricky. How do you pronounce your surname?
Yeah. Okay,
yeah, Ricky
KY. Ricky KY.
Yeah, Ricky KY. And we've got Essie from Pillow Talkz here as well. But before we introduce them, I just want to pick up our sponsors for the show. We have Tunes Times Table, which is our times table mathematician. That is every Saturday from 7 till 10 a.m. where children are able to learn their Tunes Times Table in a sing-along fashion and show. So make sure you look into that. Big up yourself, NK, for the Tunes Times Table.
Big up.
And then our other sponsor is Got the Juice.
I got the juice.
You got the juice.
You got the juice.
I got the juice. Can I have the juice? I got it. So we got yourself, got the juice, guys. Nice, refreshing fruit punch in lots of different shops all over the place. So make sure you check it out. Check out their Instagram and get the juice. Okay, cool. So, also, as you know, we also like to big up and do our happy birthdays. So let's do our happy birthdays and then we get into today's show. So if anyone's on a birthday today or any of the days from last week Wednesday to today, happy birthday. Oh, actually my cousins, the twins, their birthday, Kia and Lala, was yesterday. And I swear there was another cousin that I missed out, but I can't remember. I didn't get to check the script to find out if I actually did miss out the family birthday. But big up yourself, Kiki and Lala, the twins, on their birthday.
Big up, happy birthday.
Oh, and big up Aunt Paulette as well. Her birthday was yesterday, the 27th, down there in the Birmingham side of town. So yeah, there we go. So what version are we singing today?
Listen to your version.
My version?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Happy birthday. 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 Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthday, guys. Okay, cool. Alright, so we've done all of that. Guys, can I get you a drink or anything before we get started? Some water over there, some juice.
Some got the juice.
And something else.
He wants the juice. You got the juice.
Water.
Nah, it's not. I'm trying to.
Okay, cool. So, what we might do actually, let me see. How do you want to do this?
We're doing one at a time? Or?
Oh yeah, that makes sense, isn't it? What am I thinking? I'm thinking double trouble. So Ricky, let's start with you, young man. Do you want to come round?
Come round, yes.
Come round. So Ricky is the author of 21 Expressions of Love.
That's the one.
Love. We love some love.
It's a shame that it's not
Show some
Valentine's.
love. Show some love.
So Ricky, introduce yourself to the people.
Yes, Ricky KY, author of 21 Expressions of Love. This book here, right here, is more than just a book. It's a masterpiece, deep thoughts into daily battles between trials, tribulations that we face in our daily lives. Yeah.
Okay. What inspired you to write? How did it come about?
So yes,
Picture the mic for me, please.
21 Expressions of Love. I've been writing it for the past since 2016.
Okay.
And that is why I keep saying to people, it's more than just a book, because everything in this book is what we experience in our daily lives, no matter who it is. And when I was writing this book, I had the readers in mind, to connect the reader with the book. Now, what inspired me mostly is I lost my mum 3 years ago.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you. As I lost her, I sort of thought about life in a deeper version, which is what inspired me to write the book.
Okay.
So would you say that it's a memoir to your mum?
I would. It's more of more than that. It's more than that. Yes, it's more than that. It's more than just for my mum. It's for the world. I put it's for the world. So because there are a lot of things that as human beings go through in life that we don't talk about.
Yeah.
So what the book is doing is bringing the power of the mind, soul, or body into reality.
Yeah.
So there will be, for example, as I'm here now, as I'm speaking to the world, I have things in my mind that I may not talk about.
Yeah.
So those are the battles that the mind faces. And when it comes to soul as well, there's a lot of things that you go through before getting to where you're going. It could be accident, whatever you go through, but when you get to the point of the destination, that's when you know your soul has traveled to a certain place that without intervention of greater powers, you won't be there. That's the battle of the soul. And when it comes to so it's all about battle of the soul, the mind. So when it comes to all of that, putting all of these things together, that's when you realize that there's more to life than just seeing the physical life. There's more to it. Yes.
Okay.
Do you know what? That's interesting the way you just explained that, yeah. Because when you said that, because you talked about the soul traveling to different places, that kind of made me think about death in one sense, in the sense of like the soul that travels when you pass on.
Yeah.
So when you first said that, I was thinking, but then the way you, as you continued on, you're talking about your soul, because your soul is part of your body.
Absolutely.
And obviously you move with your body as you go through the day. But in the nighttime, they say that your soul leaves your body as well. So
that's right.
It could be even more so to do with that as well, with your soul traveling and going off to different places and coming back. Because like when you say you had deja vu.
Yeah.
Like I think I've been here before and stuff. So even like related to that as well, isn't it? Like your soul traveling to different places and you don't even realise.
Absolutely. I mean, well said, because writing this book, most of them, the chapters in this book were written times that it's either you sleep or you dreaming.
Okay.
So
Okay.
for these are inspiration where deep thoughts. It's not by might or by my power, but I believe that there's anyone that get their hands on this book will be a blessing, because they talk about things that you might not actually know that you're possessed with.
Yeah.
You know, because you'll be roaming around in life trying to achieve certain things in life, but bear in mind, everything that you achieve in this world is within. That's what the book talks about. So it brings out the quality of you as a person into reality. So when you realize that you are more than what you're looking for, you achieve anything that you can get your hands on. There's no limitation to it.
Definitely. I love that. So it's like motivational as well.
Motivation in there is, the book talks about, when you open it, you got all the topics, and every topic that in the book talks about. For example, we got colors. We got
yeah, but the first one I liked, well, it's not the first, it's the second one, A Welcoming Birth. And I thought that was quite cute actually, because it's like, and it's not the first one, which I don't, well, the first one is A Letter to Life, which is obviously like the start of life in one sense. But then A Welcoming Birth is like entering the world, and like the way you've described it in terms of coming into this world and how the shape and sizes of things and how you respond to the world and stuff like that. You know, we talk about a scream is your response. And the giants.
That's right. I mean, Welcoming Birth was inspired by the title. And the funny thing and the good thing about this book is, you know, I wrote the chapters before getting the titles.
Okay.
So Welcoming Birth is more of any soul in this world and this life going through this transition. And we'll go through this from the beginning to the end. Now, when any Marvel can relate to Welcoming Birth, any person in this world can relate to Welcoming Birth.
Definitely.
Even animals can relate to Welcoming Birth. You get where I'm coming from. So
yeah.
I keep saying to people, it's more than just a book. Now, this Welcoming Birth in particular talks about the birth, from 9-month pregnancy to delivery, and to growing up and to leaving this world. So it's deep for into
So the whole cycle of life.
the whole cycle of life, put in a different dimension. You know, so it opens your eye of understanding to what life is really about and how you got here. You come into this area, you got welcomed by a family, the screams made to know that you are alive. All of these things, but it's put in a different dimension into life. Yes.
Is it like, so like the way that the book's set up, is it like each section or each chapter is like a poem kind of?
It's a poetic book.
Okay.
It's a poetic book. Yes, it's a poetic book. So like I said, anyone can relate to this book. The topics in there is not about the quantity, it's about the quality of the book. You know, so when you say it this way, the moment you go into it, you can relate to it. And when I was writing this book, I had the readers in mind, so they can connect to the book. It's not about me, it's about the word and the power of the mind, soul, over body we experience in our daily life.
So big up yourself, Simply Divine. He will be joining us on the 5th of May. And she says, where can she get a book? Obviously, we will let you know how you can get a book, but you can tell them now. But also, people, well, we did say it as well, where the soul also travels during the sleep. And somebody said, how does the, and then, so Simply Divine says the soul travels while we're asleep, and said we are infinite beings. And then somebody else says, when you are asleep, how does the soul travel? But then Simply Divine's answered that anyway, so you don't even have to. She said, when you sleep, the body is resting, so is the conscious mind, and the soul or the spirit can express itself. The soul is formless and can express itself when the body and conscious mind is sleeping. So that's when they talk about, because that's going to a whole different subject. But what that's talking about is like, these are different things like where you can elevate and
soul travel and all
soul traveling, and where you can come out of your body and see, astral travel, isn't it? Yeah. And you can actually look down and see yourself back down there. Have you not seen that film, that program called, was it Behind Her Eyes?
Yeah.
If you've seen Behind Her Eyes, or if you haven't, check that out, because that has some kind of thing in that as well. in elements to the astral living, but it's really powerful and it's not that hard to do, to transport out of your body and see yourself as a higher being. So yeah, that's a whole nother show though.
Definitely.
Yeah. There's a poem here I just want to read. Is that all right?
Yeah, of course.
Dear Friday.
Ricky read it.
Oh, you know, you read it. Yeah.
All right. I'll read this one and you can read one of your
No
favourites.
problem.
Dear Friday, I have been waiting to experience your faithfulness one more time. The thoughts of you being a week apart gives me joy. Your presence feels a distance away through the cold breeze. Wish I could have you then, but I guess that was just my imaginations. You are finally here with me. I will embrace today like never before. I hold you firm and tight. Kiss you welcome instead of goodbye. You have been my inspiration through Sunday to Thursday. My faith grows stronger, believing I will surely see your face again. I have more life. Regained my strength once again to rush through today in your presence. Hello and welcome. Thank you for existing as the motivation and inspiration. Pleasant and blissful is the weekend ahead. Love that.
Powerful. Powerful. Now, Friday, like I said, you can relate to this book. It doesn't matter who you are, children, grandparents, parents, uncles, everyone can relate to it. Friday is a day that everyone look forward to. Monday is a day of challenge. People are not looking forward to, but Friday is always there. Now, what the poem talks about is, no matter what you go through, the 6 days before Friday, you would know there's something waiting for you.
Yeah.
Even if you work weekend, you're looking forward to Friday. Why is that? Because it's a special day for you, because you know that's a rest day for you.
Yeah.
In your mind, your soul, body, and spirit knows that there's a day there. I can go through the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I know Friday is coming, and it's my rest day. That's what it's all about. Give you rest for the rest of the day. So even if you've got that book, you can read it throughout the weekend knowing that Fridays are waiting.
And also, in terms of the rest, it's like, it's the start of something new, isn't it? Because you've got the weekend.
That's right.
So it opens up the weekend to something new as well.
That's right.
However you want to take it. What would you say was your favourite moment about writing this book?
My favourite moment was waking up at dawn and having these chapters coming to me. You know, so this is why I keep saying it's more than just a book. So imagine everyone will be sleeping at the time I'm writing. So these are words that you will miss because you are asleep. I'm awake, so it comes to me, and I put in a book for you to have it. That's how powerful it is.
Yeah, because they say like in the morning is your most powerful time, isn't it? Like when you wake up, the first 5 to 10 minutes of when you're waking up, your mind is still in that realm of transition.
I've got a poem for that as well.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I've got a poem right for that. So what you just said just brings you back to the battle of the mind, soul, over body.
Energy.
The battle of the mind, soul, over body. You might, two people might wake up at dawn. One person might be reasoning really straightforward, and another person might be stressed or confused. It's two different things altogether. Now there's battles around that time that goes on that it can either help you to elevate your life into a different dimension or degrade you, i.e. make you depressed.
Yeah.
So when it comes to these times, it's very powerful that you need to be intertwined with the spirit to be able to grasp what is for you. And as they always say, early bird catches the early worm or whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So anyone that is awake around that time, there's a lot of battle going on that you have to be intertwined with the spirit to grasp what is for you. And definitely you're going to be ahead of time. When I say ahead of time, that means you're going to be ahead of anyone that's asleep. That's how powerful this book is. Nice. So it's words taken out of different dimension, put in a book. These words don't belong on this planet, but they're here now because of me. Yes.
Is the poem you're talking about 5 a.m.?
5 a.m. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 5 a.m.
What is your favourite poem?
5 a.m.
Yeah, that's your favourite?
Yeah, that's my
favourite. Well, read it out to us then. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. And that's the last one.
Guys, it's the Late Night Talk Show every Wednesday from 10 till 12, and I am here with
Ricky KY, all 421, expression of love.
Amen.
5 a.m. I'm going to read my favorite poem of the book, guys. 5 a.m. So much has happened within a week. Shall it settle on a perfect solution? Oh, my judgment runs wild. Relax, settle down. is the calm voice I hear within. The wind is troubled, sentiments in search for answers. Meditation on my mind, yet the body keeps me in bed. Mind over body. Wake up and I'm back on the journey, for another day has begun. These are hours of writing, running like the twin waterfall. It's a mystery yet to be solved. Thoughts penetrating through my peace. Alone I am with multiple whispers. Awake yet asleep. Becoming of a resolution. Fear not the answers that await. For destiny speaks to those who submit. Now invite sleep to take a stand. Seek peace in solitude. For time and thoughts are treasures for one, for none. Let your thoughts now be done. Good morning, for another journey is suddenly upon us. Powerful. Powerful. Now 5 a.m. 5 a.m. when I was writing this is more of trying to go back to sleep. And because what are you gonna do?
That is me every day. Yeah, I wake up at some mad, like this morning I woke up at like 3 something. And then I was like, no, you can't do this to me. But I've always had this thing with sleep where I wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. But recently I've been able to more or less sleep through the night. And it's, before I couldn't, if I woke up then that was it, I was up. But now I've been able to drop back off to sleep. And so I woke up this morning about 3:30 or something. Wow. And then I was able to close my eyes and go back to sleep. And got up at 5:45. Wow. So I got up at that time.
Wow, you see what I mentioned before, that the power of the mind, the power of the mind, soul over body. Now, 2 people might wake up at 3 a.m. One of them might be able to go back to sleep. The other person might be struggling to go back to sleep. That is the battle of the mind, soul over body, because your mind, the body wouldn't sleep, but the mind is still traveling. When I say traveling, I mean you're thinking through life. What am I going to do? What's going to happen? What's this? What's that? So many things are happening that you can't put your mind at peace. And this is when this book comes in. Once you have your hands on this book, it tells you pretty much everything that you go through when you are awake and when you actually out and about doing your own thing. You're still thinking about life. And the funny thing is, when all said and done, night time will come and everyone will go back to bed again. So it's a cycle that goes on over and over again. This is why I keep saying this book is about everyone, because we go through all of this 24/7. Everyone goes through this in life. It's all about life. I see it.
The cycles of life.
Cycles of life.
Is this your first book?
This is my first edition. My first
edition?
Yes.
Okay. So you've got plans to write more?
Yeah, I've already started the second edition actually.
Of this one?
Yeah.
So what's that called? Or you don't have a title for it yet?
No, I don't have time for it.
Is it going to be the same type of concept, like different poems and stuff like that?
It's going to be poem, but sort of in a different dimension. As well, it's going to be in a different dimension because this is just the opening of the eye. So what that means is let people know what's out there. And now what is going to come is to feed people with information on how to feed people with solutions, basically. So this is more of let you know this is what I'm going through and this is the solution. So then this one that's going to come is more of a solution book.
Okay.
Yes.
You see, like where you were talking about the 5 a.m. That poem. Have you ever read the book 5 a.m. Club?
No.
Okay.
No.
Same kind of concept.
Oh yeah.
Same kind of getting up early, setting your day ahead, starting off how you need to kind of progress.
Okay.
Okay. So you're saying like this is like an appetizer for people?
Appetizer, yes.
Okay.
Appetizer for people and for the world. When I say people, it seems like I'm limiting it. It's for the world. And believe me or not, it's a book. It's a book for the world. I mean, a lot of things going on in this world. And funny enough, this book has come out of the writer. And when I was writing, there's a poem in there that says colors.
Yeah.
And when I wrote this poem 3 years ago, and 2020, there's a lot of things were happening in terms of race. When I say colors, it's talking about race. If you read that, you will understand what the colors is all talking about. But what the book was trying to say is, color don't mean anything.
Yeah.
That's what the book says. Color don't mean anything. At the end of the day, we're all human beings. That's what the book says.
We all bleed the same.
We all bleed the same, have the same feeling, eat the same food. Yes. So that's what it's about.
Okay.
21 expressions of life.
Preempted what was going to happen currently now in current society, basically.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Lifestyle's bad.
It talks about, when you look at the back, it talks about mysteries of struggles, battles, trials, tribulations, and encounter in both physical and spiritual realm is uncovered in you. When all is said and done, love keeps humanity strong and united. This is the greatest of all.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Love.
Definitely.
That's what Whitney Houston said, isn't it? The greatest love of all. It's easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself. It is the greatest love of all. Yeah, definitely.
See, you just use the word love.
Yeah.
And love here is the strongest and greatest element of this word. And if everyone have this in them or with them, life is different. You see life differently. Yeah, that's what it is. You see life differently. That's why I use the word 21 expressions of love. When you look at the back here, it talks about anything to do with love. So basically, you go here, when you go to the back, it says 21 expressions of love. Love is beautiful, love is comfort, love is caring, love is dedication, love is education, love is forgiveness, love is gentle, love is generous, love is happiness, love is honesty, love is help, love is intellectual, love is joy, love is knowledge, love is peace, love is sacrifice, love is journey, love is strength, love is patient, love is respect, love is trust, love is all.
Nice.
Did you say love conquers all?
Love conquers all. Love literally conquers all. So all the trials, tribulations, the struggles in life, if we had love, all of these would not happen. That's what the book is about. It's all about love. It's all about love, really. Guys, spread love. That's what it's all about. 21 expressions of love.
That's true. Love within yourself as well. Love, self-love.
Self-love.
Always wins. It always wins.
Yeah, and my scripture this morning,
Little said, G's legs.
Big up yourself, littles. Big up yourself. Big up Ontop family. Peace and love to you all. Big up everyone that's on the line. Big up our silent listeners, our vocal listeners. Big up yourself. My scripture this morning as well was talking about love and love of the Most High, and just saying that from you love the Most High, you know, you shouldn't love anything more than the Most High. Obviously, you love your family and that, but it's just in terms of how you hold things in the highest greatness, and you know, because He's there for you. He gave His only Son, so you may have it all. So from you remember that and love Him with your faithfulness, all shall come to you.
Definitely.
So yeah, big up Gibran, who said, I'm a Muslim but love. I like that. So all nations coming together. Love that.
So 21 expressions of love, guys.
Big up Purdy, he said, no sis, I know you like love my singing, you know. I know you love it, man. Stop hating on the game because you can't sing like me. You get me? Stop hating, man. Don't hate the player, yo. Hate the game. You know how we do around here. Big up yourselves. So Ricky, tell us just a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Okay. Yes. I see. When you get your hands off the book, it's got everything on the back. Ricky KY, all 421 expressions of love. I came into the UK. I'm originally from Ghana, parents from Ghana. I grew up in Ghana. Came to the UK at the age of between 15, and obviously came here. Went in college, went university, work my way up. Basically, this is my first book, and if I'm not writing, I'm helping people. So I'm always got this passion of helping people. And I thought, how can I reach the whole world? What can I do? There's social media you can reach, but a book is more than just social media. It's something that you can keep with you everywhere you go. Definitely. And you know, just that we know, the greatest book in life was written. So anything great has been written. That's what inspired me. So yes, that's all my background. It is Ghana. I'm here now. 21 Expressions of Love, my Facebook, guys. Get your copy and you be blessed.
Have you ever thought of making your book an audio?
Yes, few readers have suggested it, and that's in the pipeline.
Excellent, excellent. That's definitely, I'd say, in the world we live in today.
That's right.
Obviously, everything is more digital, everything is more online, more accessible. So, while I do love a good book, I do love a good audio because you can listen to it, and the kind of book that this is, it would be so powerful to have an audio. You can play it when you're waking up,
That's
while
right.
you're doing your meditations. You could be listening to this, you could be listening to it in the car,
Definitely.
you can be listening to it while working. So that would definitely be a great way forward.
Definitely. It's in the pipeline. At the moment, we're going on paperback and we're going on Kindle. So the audio one is going to be, it's digital, yeah, definitely. But the audio one is coming out as well. Yeah, so you can get a Kindle, you can get a paper copy. Yeah, so the old school guys, you can get a paper copy, and the new school guys, you can get a Kindle if you want. It's on Amazon.
Excellent. I was just going to say, where can you get it from?
All right, yes, it's on Amazon, Amazon UK, Amazon Europe, Amazon Canada. Type in 21 Expressions of Love. That's the only book that has this powerful title, 21 Expressions of Love. And it'll pop up like mango popping off the tree.
Back. Love that. Mango popping off the tree, you know. That's bad. That's mango.
Yes.
That's big.
4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Nice.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
You mentioned before about the early work, like in regards to 5 a.m.
Yes.
The poem 5 a.m. And while I agree with everything you're saying, and I get the whole concept of 5 a.m. and wake up early, because that's something I'm trying to teach myself as well, and trying to push my hours of waking up.
Like you said, trying to teach myself. I'll be messaging her, she's like, you must think no one else, not everyone gets up at the time you get up, you know.
I don't like at my phone unless I'm trying to get onto my meditations in the morning, because stuff that comes through. Look what happened last week. Do you remember last week? If you look at your phone too early, you might see the wrong thing to say in the wrong. She did it to me the wrong way. But you said, with regards to 5 a.m., you said the early bird gets the worm, and everyone refers to this quote.
Yeah.
But that's not the full quote.
No.
The full quote is the early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. So in that sense, what is your take on that?
The second mouse gets the cheese.
Yeah. So that's the full quote. The early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese.
Second mouse.
Cheese isn't good for you.
Cheese isn't good for you. I mean, the mouse and the bird, it all depends on what you want to be. Do you want to be eagle or you want to be a snake? You know, what that means is a mouse and a bird. A bird can fly, there's a lot of advantage. A bird can't actually catch the mouse having the cheese anyway. Does that make sense? So what that means is, yeah, the mouse can go for the cheese, but the bird is going to eat it after anyway.
I like your take. Your take.
What's your take on it?
My take?
Yeah.
My take is slightly different. My take is just that it's all about mindset and how you wish to, let's say, adapt your way into getting into things, which you basically talk about in your book.
That's right.
And like what you just said as well, it's about mindset. Do you want to be the eagle or do you want to be...
That's right.
Yeah, so, yeah, I get what
I mean, to be honest with you, that saying has been going around for a very long time, and people only listen to early bird catches the early worm and just move over it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all like you said. It's all about the mindset and training yourself. The human mind is so great that you can train it to do anything you want it to do. I mean, like I said in my book, the body is weak, but the mind is awake. The mind travels with speed. So you might be awake 5 a.m. Your mind is traveling. You're thinking. When you think, your mind travels. When you sleep, your mind travels. The mind don't sleep. The body sleeps. The mind don't sleep. Mind and soul are always traveling. That's why we go all these astral travels and the mind and dreaming. You dream because your mind don't sleep.
Say that to you as well.
The mind don't sleep. So I mean, these are things that you can use. The human beings are all have powers and special abilities in them that you can train yourself to be able to achieve these things. For example, you might be in college, you got exams. You got exams that you need to write. You can train yourself to wake up at a certain time to study and pass the exams or sleep and fail. It's all about training yourself and being great what you do. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just say though, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that second part to the story. To be fair, that's the first time, and I think that's the reason why they cut off the second bit is because it doesn't sound as good as the first bit. Because who wants to be talking about rats and them things there?
I think they can't go because the rat got eaten by the bed.
You know what I mean? Like
that's the point in life, though. Some people
that's the point.
The story.
So so that means if the early bird catches the worm and the rat catches the cheese, what it's saying to you, if you're late, don't be upset with what you get, because if you get cheese ain't no good for you. You get what I mean? So be the bird to catch the worm, because if you're the rat, which is what's to be a rat?
Yeah, the worm's got protein.
What's got protein?
The worm's got protein.
See it there? It's got there you go. And the cheese is just gonna clog up your pineal gland. So you get what I mean? So that's why they cut off the second part, because it's not worth mentioning. Because if they allow you to have the whole sequence of the sentence, what that means is you've got two options. And in life, if you've got more than one option, it means you're going to take an option that may not be right for you. So if we give you the best option in life, then that will help you to soar higher than the plane.
Definitely. And also to add on as well,
What?
you get what you put in. You get what you put in. I mean, if you want to wake up at 8 o'clock and start work at 9, it's up to you. If you want to wake up at 5 o'clock and meditate before you go to work, it's up to you. And your day and your mood would be determined by what you did before you went to work, or what you saw before you went to sleep. So you get what you put in. You can't blame no one for it. It's up to you. How you want to achieve life or how you want to perceive life is entirely up to you. What you put in is what you get. So the worm will always have the worm and the cheese. The rat will always have the mouse will always have the cheese, and it will be eaten by the bed. Straight up. No two ways about that. Straight up. Yes.
I like that one. I do like that one. And the whole concept, what you said about training your mind, and you can achieve anything, and the mind is powerful. Then they say we only use, what is it? Like 2%, isn't it?
You only use 2%, 7% of your mind.
Yeah.
You only use 7%. You got 100% and you only use 7%. Can you imagine what you can do if you use everything? What you're capable of? And when you read books and you do research, you realize that most great people in this world don't sleep 8 hours. Now, anyone that tells you sleep 8 hours, you get health, they want you to be behind. Trust me. All the great people don't sleep. All the great people don't sleep.
I hear what you're saying.
8 hours sleep,
I've heard contradicting things from great people that have said opposite. But I understand the concept that you're coming from.
But the majority do say it's less sleep.
No, what you hear in the media is the less sleep. But if you don't sleep, and like you said, your mind, you're not be able to make your mind function.
Yeah,
so you
definitely.
do need the rest. But I hear exactly what you're saying. Sorry, I'm just the one that always likes to go.
Don't get it twisted.
Devil's advocate.
Don't get it twisted.
That they used to use.
You need to get sleep. You need to get sleep.
There you go.
You need to get sleep, but that doesn't mean you should lay in bed for 8 hours when you're awake. That makes sense. You could be awake. You could be awake. And the funny thing is, your body and your mind will tell you that you have enough sleep when you are awake. That's what happens. But a lot of people don't know this. Yes, you can go to bed at 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, or 12 o'clock. The moment you wake up, that means you had enough sleep. Naturally. This is deep things that a lot of people don't know. The moment you wake up, it doesn't matter what time you wake up, that means you have enough sleep. And not alone having enough sleep, that means there's something there for you to pick up. But how do you grab that? That's the question. So people that knows how to grab, just like we mentioned, the early bird catches the early worm, because the bird knows where the worm is and it gets it. So when you are awake at 5 a.m. and you don't know how to grasp what's in the atmosphere or what the universe have for you, you're not going to get nothing. So to you, you're going to be thinking, how can I go back to sleep? Now, there's another person who's awake next door, 3 o'clock, 3:15, or whatever time.
In the morning?
Yeah, in the morning. The moment they woke up, you know what they're doing? Meditation. You're trying to align your spirit with what the universe has for you. The universe have so many things for everyone, but if you can't tap into it, you'll be a victim.
Okay.
Yes.
Dean says the second mouse gets the cheese means it's sometimes best to take a risk once you've seen someone do it before. The saying is about cheese that is in a mouse trap. If the first mouse gets caught in a trap, the second one will be able to get the cheese because the trap doesn't work anymore.
I think that sounds like two different poems, to be fair.
It's quote, and it's one quote.
Yeah, well, it still sounds like, and especially with his...
Do your research.
Yeah. I don't need to do the research. I'm alright with what I know, which is the early bird catches the worm. And I'm an early bird, and I catch enough worms in my time. I'm not eating no cheese. But if you're talking about risk, I take risk every day too. So whether I'm aware of the quote or not, I guess I'm still living it in my own little way. So yeah, interesting stuff.
Very, very interesting.
Okay, so tell us again, where can we find you and follow you?
So I'm on, guys, I'm everywhere. I'm on Instagram. I am the author. I am author RK. You can find me there. I'm author KY at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm everywhere, guys. Find me there. Follow me. Let's vibe. 21 Expressions of Love. It's all about love, guys. It's all about love.
And what platforms can they buy it on as well?
It's on Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon UK, Amazon Europe, Amazon Canada. Type in 21 Expressions of Love. It will pop up like mango off the tree, guys.
I love that.
Straight up. It will pop up. Grab your copy. You can get it in Kindle or paper copy. Okay, guys. It's out there. The book is for you, not for me. It's for everyone. You can relate to it. I had you in mind when I was writing this book. I had the readers in mind so they can connect to their own self.
So I'm just going to say something as we introduce our second guest, yeah? But one of the things that keeps popping in my mind, yeah, Ricky, is your surname, because it's Ricky KY. Every time I keep thinking of it, I keep thinking of KY Jelly.
KY Jelly?
KY Jelly.
I know what KY Jelly is.
When did we know that for? You look like my mum, she's like,
because why are you bringing that in? What's wrong with your mind?
because the connection is I met Ricky through meeting Madam S through Pillow Talkz.
Yes.
So, like, short of their connection and the surname being KY, it's just like KY.
Wait, just to clarify, you said Madam. So, do we put the title Madam before? Because
no.
Within that field, saying Madam is a whole nother level again.
Well, depends if you want to take it there.
Okay, just checking.
But yeah, so not to disrespect your surname or anything like that.
No, definitely. I mean.
But you use KY with love anyway, innit? So
absolutely.
Sometimes.
What's KY?
Oh, you know what KY is?
No, you lot did not say that. It's a lube. Yeah.
It's a title.
Yeah, but I guess it's a brand. It's a brand. So it's a brand. So you might have Dulux lubricating gel.
You have what?
Guys, it's Ricky KY. Forget about the jelly and all that. It has nothing to do with me.
Wait, Legs.
It's got nothing to do with me. It's all about love, guys.
Wait. Pause 1 second. Legs, what do you say we have what?
I said lubricating.
And we have different brands and we have what?
Yeah, what? Different brands of KY jelly?
No, you have different brands of lubricants, yeah? And we have what? What did you say?
I don't know.
What was the one you said begins with D?
D?
Yeah.
Just can't remember.
You said Dulux. We have Dulux.
Oh, no. Dulux. What's it called then?
Durex.
Oh, yeah, Durex. Yeah, Durex. Durex, Dulux, it's all quite...
That tells you she don't use that one.
Well, you sort of catch that quick boy and maybe my shoulders like Dulux. What's it called?
Durex.
Oh yeah, Durex, isn't it? Durex jelly, Durex condoms. Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you very much, Ricky. And obviously you're still here and you still come and talk with us. But thank you very much for starting off the show with your 21 expressions of
love.
Love, baby. It's all about love, 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 love.
Right there.
All right, cool. Would you like to introduce the next guest?
Yes, we have with us Miss Essie from the Pillow Talkz show.
Hi guys. I'm not going back on. So welcome Essie to the Late Night Talk Show.
Hello. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Just make sure you talk into the mic, please, so they can hear you
my best.
loud and clear. Massive and with Unadulterated. Cheers. All right. Wait, is that actually on?
Yeah, it was cold.
No way. I was wondering why I was starting to sweat, you know. Whoa, I thought it was a jumper and that. Okay, so welcome, Essie. How are you doing today?
I'm very good, very well, thank you.
Thank you for waiting patiently.
I enjoyed listening to Ricky talking as he does.
Good.
21 expressions of love.
Okay, tell me, how did you meet Ricky?
Wow, so I met Ricky through work. In fact, we were working together. He was my boss.
Okay.
At a job that we were at, and we've become firm friends ever since.
Sorry, my mouth was full of water. In there, they're trying to suffocate me. I mean, really? Okay, so you are here because of your new, what do you call it? Your new talk show.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about it.
So, guys,
Talk into the microphone, please.
sorry, I'm not used to this. I have a new talk show called Pillow Talkz, where we talk about sex and relationships. Very unfiltered, unapologetic, raw, naked, pretty much everything you would say behind closed doors without anyone listening. So that's the platform that we're on.
Okay.
About sex, baby.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Woo! Let's talk about sex. Woo!
That's pretty much what it is.
Really?
Yeah, literally.
Okay, so let's talk about sex then.
Let's go.
But first, before we start talking about sex, tell me, where did the concept come from? I'm Pillow Talkz, because Pillow Talkz to me suggests that you lie down on the pillow and you're talking on the pillow.
No, so do you know what? I basically came up with the idea of the show, and I just thought about if I'm in bed. Usually I've got a pillow, and
really,
obviously you have a pillow.
Well, some people don't like pillows, you know.
But obviously the term pillow talks is when you are talking with your partner.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So your partner in bed would indicate maybe just,
sexual relations.
It's
like you was like you gonna say it. I'm like, wait, what?
When you just had sex with your man and you're laying in bed, you have that pillow talk, isn't it? So that's where the idea, that's where the name of the show came to fruition.
Okay.
So
that's all right.
Pillow talk is also though when you have you both be on the phone chatting people's business, isn't it?
No.
That's what I say. Pillow talk.
Not on this level. No. So
where did you hear that talking on the phone? Pillow talk.
Pillow talk. So when you obviously it's talking to your man, but you might be telling your man stuff that you wouldn't normally say. It's pillow talk, isn't it?
All these different new things that I've never heard of. First you had the cheese with the mouse. Oh no. And now we've got, this is a whole different concept.
No, because some people will be they don't like to tell certain friends some things because they will have pillow talk with their significant other, and that's when people's business might get discussed.
True. But pillow talks. Yeah. Laying down with your man or your girlfriend or your boyfriend.
Talking about sexy time.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, because it says the definition is pillow talk is an intimate, authentic, unguarded conversation that occurs between two lovers.
There you go.
They say this type of safe, loving, genuine connection and communication usually occurs in bed or while cuddling.
Exactly. We want to bring that to the world. So we want to bring the conversation to the world instead of it just being so closed in and
under the covers.
We can't talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
taboo.
It. Exactly. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to try, what you don't want to try, what you didn't. We just want to talk about everything. We don't want to have any things in our. Well, we do, obviously we do have things on our mouth sometimes, but we want it to be unfiltered, and it is unfiltered.
So where can people listen to Pillow Talk?
So we have created the show. It is still in the editing process.
Okay.
So it's not yet out. We've been working really hard behind the scenes to get it the way we want it, and it will be on a platform very, very soon. So watch this space.
Okay. So is it like a podcast kind of?
It's not a podcast.
It's just a show.
It's a show, yeah.
Okay, got you. It's a show.
Yeah.
Okay.
In funny in saying that, the vision was a podcast, but then it just changed. It just changed with the wind, and it just became what it was. And it's authentic, it's organic, and you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
It sounds exciting.
It's fucking saucy.
Can
I swear?
Yeah.
Well,
you shouldn't.
Well, I'm unfiltered. You guys
but swearing and doing sex is a different thing.
Yeah, it's unfiltered.
Some people find swearing during sex a turn on.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you looking at me for?
That's a good subject.
You're looking at me like as if to say, like, I told you that I like swearing during sex.
No.
Like, did I say I like swearing during sex?
No, that's not why I looked at you. I just looked at you because
okay. I don't actually like swearing.
Oh,
no, that's not.
You haven't met the right person then.
What, to swear at me?
Wait,
I
what?
think you're being rude.
Wait, what? You might not be swearing at them. You might just be saying, "Oh, that's fucking great." Fuck me harder. I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's
okay.
Yeah.
That's swearing, isn't it? So,
Big up Rocco Bro 20 who said, can't wait to watch. Tell us more. Sounds big up Pearly who said, you lot are so funny. And Shaz.
Yes, Shaz. Well, Shaz. That would be enough. Don't say
Why?
that. You know, just Shaz says.
This girl is my English dictionary. She said, I always swear during sex.
yeah.
I can't say her full name, so in case you wanted to get hooked up on the Late Night Talk Show, because as you know, we do hookups on Late Night Talk Show. Send us your resume and we'll read it out if you want to find your ideal partner. So maybe she wants to do that too. But I can't say your name.
So you see, like, the show, does it, like, include, like, activities or...
What do you mean activities?
Not sexual activities,
No,
but
no,
like
no.
skits maybe, or like little games.
No.
Or...
So the show is basically, we have a topic for each episode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And we
yeah.
have a panel of 4 to 5 people who are just discussing their truths within that topic.
Okay.
I discuss my truth, everybody else has their turn. It gets extremely heated at times, which is, you know, it's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool because everyone's fully involved and, you know, it's passionate. You know, people are talking about their real life experiences. There's a lot of disagreements and there's a lot of learning as well. And I think that was the main reason why I wanted to actually do the show.
Yeah.
Because me, myself, I can happily say that I was a bit of a prude when it came to sex.
Yeah.
Not something that I would really talk about. I would only say within the last, I don't know, maybe 10 years that I've kind of opened myself up a bit more and decided I wanted to speak more about it myself, and I didn't want to sort of shut myself out to different things. I wanted to experience new things, and I thought, yeah, this is the way forward, you know.
Why's everyone busting up at my Dulux? I mean, it could be my code name, Dulux. No, because people's messaging me saying
your safe word.
Dulux, like, yeah. Dulux.
Your safe word.
It's Dulux.
She said your safe word, you know.
There you go, you gotta have it.
That is jokes. Dulux, you know.
Guys, it's the Late Night Talk Show, and I'm your girl Leticia, aka Leglelicious.
And I'm your girl, Miss Leesh.
And we are here with
Essie from Pillow Talkz.
Hey.
Pick up yourself.
Guys, our show is sponsored by Got the Juice, because I got the juice. Who's got the juice?
You got the juice.
I got the juice, but do you want the juice?
I want the juice.
I had the juice.
Hey, sit there. Do you like the juice? Did you had the juice?
The juice was good.
All right. I like it. So we got yourself Got the Juice fruit punch flavor. Find it in, I can't tell you what shop right now, but you can find it in lots of stores all over London and also in the Midlands area of town. Just Google it or follow them on Instagram. Got the Juice. These juices loose about this house.
It's very tasty. I've been drinking it all evening, so yeah.
There you go.
Get the juice, guys.
Pick up our other sponsors, NK with Tunes Times Tables, each and every Saturday here on Ontop FM, that is 7 till 10 a.m. On Saturdays with your youngsters. Get them involved, rapping and rhyming to learn their times tables.
Because it's a tunes times table. It's tunes times table. Basically, it's children learning how to
say the multiplication in rhymes and
yeah.
rhymes.
And you know, children pick up things very easily through songs. You know, they always learn the bad songs first.
Yeah.
Like, why do you learn the bad songs first and you can't do your ABC? When I hear kids singing certain songs, I'm like, do you know your ABC?
It's the rhyme.
Yeah, like I ask them because I'm just like, that's not making any sense. But anyway, guys, as we said, it's a late night talk show every Wednesday from 10 till 12. So we're going to ad break. So catch us on the other side where we will hear more from Essie from
Pillow Talk.
All right, guys.
So we're going to get deep and dirty.
We're going to get dirty.